Hi guys, this is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage. I feel like doing an experiment today. So what I have here is a piece of my envelope that came from Prime, and I just wanted to try, something like a credit card, wallet, or something like that for the summer that you can carry in your little tummy pouch or in a pocket real easy. So I cut off the bottom part of this. These are not, by the way, straight in any means, so you might have to cut out like I did. So I cut off the bottom piece like this, and now I was trying to get a 3 1/4 by 9 1/2. So this way, 3 1/4 by 9 1/2. I need to straighten it out. Let's see if we can do that. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing great. Let's see. I don't even know if this will work. So this is a totally, I don't know if kind of video. If you're not into that, well, you might not want to watch this. So, okay, so there's that. I'm using this because I wanted some substance to it. I am going to put fabric on the front and fabric on the back, but we'll get to that. So I'm just trying to straighten this out a bit. So let's try this part. I don't want to take, like much off. I just want to straighten it, like that. Okay, that's two sides that look pretty good. Okay, because it's gonna get smaller, so maybe I surely need to get a bigger piece. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm pushing this down. I'm using this little one because it seems to be pretty sharp. Haven't used it too much, this cutter. Okay, now let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. Got a little bit of this to cut off. If my voice breaks up a lot, I apologize for that in advance because I've been dealing with a very cracky voice, and so I haven't done any videos. But I will have something here beside me to drink often. Okay, let's just measure this square, or see what we've got here. Actually, we have got, well, almost 3 1/2. Yeah, see, this side goes out a little bit. When I sew, I will try, yeah, this one's 3 1/2 down here. I need to make it big enough so a credit card fits in there. Let's see, what have I got here? Something about the size of a credit card. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty close. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm going to try to cut this Prime envelope, the seams off, because, we know they're not straight. And, let's see, this one. What I want to do is I want to get a piece that is, let me try to get this off here. Try to get the sticker off without destroying the envelope. Probably could do a better job with my heat. Woo. wants to burn it. Okay, well, at least I got my name off and the codes. That should help. Okay, now, so now what I want to do is I tried 3 3/4, but I don't think that'll be enough because I am going to be sewing around it. And so I think I'm going to have to do 4. Let's get our marker. 4 and 4. 4. Let's fold it on that line. Well, that's pretty good. In fact, I'll just make it a little bit more then. I will cut on this one. See if I can. I don't know if I can. Oh, goodness. I apologize. I'm a little bit shaky today. For heaven's sakes, these scissors don't want to go through here. Strange, huh? All right, because I want to make it large enough to be able to get a credit card in there. So let's just try to straighten these out, trim this little bit off. This is where it opened. Probably the straightest of them all. Okay. So what we ended up with is probably 4 and an 1/8 or something. Let me measure for you. So yeah, like 4 and an 1/8, and then by, I think this is 9 and a half. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. 4 and 1/8 by 9 and a half inches. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fabric for the front and a different color fabric for the inside. Okay, so I picked these 2 fabrics, and I've got one, I think the size I needed for the inside, and the other one we'll use for the outside. And here's my template. So what I've done is made it, you know, like a 1/2 inch all the way around. So I'm going to do the same thing with the flowered print. I'm going to cut it, and I don't know if you can see this here. I'm just cutting it on the edge here, and then I'll tear it. And then this one I'll just cut here on the edge, and I'll tear it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take these 3 items to the sewing machine, and I might use a little piece of lace for the trim. I'll see. Okay. Like I said, this is all an experiment. Okay, I'm going to the sewing machine now. I decided I needed to glue my fabric on my base first. I put PVC or PVA yeah, PVA glue on the middle, and around the edges I put Fabri-Tac. Hope I don't have too much on here. I might. Oh, I'll put some more around the edges. I might need to let it dry, you know, a few minutes, or try to dry it with a hair dryer. Remember now, we're experimenting. This is not a tutorial. But if it comes out good, it could be a tutorial. Oh, you know, guys, it's just me. Okay. Now, let me put this here somewhere that doesn't get everything full of glue. And let's put this piece on. Let's see, it goes this way, I think. So I'm going to put it down so that I can see the edges we're getting. Okay, I'll turn it this way and this way. Okay, that turned out good. Make sure that it's nice and smooth. It may show the little bumps a little bit, but I like that. Little texture. All right. Now on this side, I'll do the same thing. Put some PVA in the middle. In the middle. Trying not to get too much on here. And I tried to look at my screen to make sure I was videoing. And smooth this out a bit. Trying to leave a little room for the Fabri-Tac on the corners. I mean on the edges. And the corners. Because this is like a bubble wrap, I'm trying to do both directions. So we can get in the middle, you know, you get in all the little nooks and crannies without popping them. Yeah. And we'll go a little diagonal too. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Think that looks pretty good? Okay, let's put this over here again and get our Fabri-Tac. And really, I think what I need to do is fold this in, you know, like you're doing a book cover. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm going around the edges here with the Fabri-Tac. Okay. Now for the other fabric, and let's get it the right way up. Oh no. I want to fold this in. Yeah, I want to fold this in. Gosh, I almost didn't leave enough down here, huh? You probably can't even see me. It's a slim pickings here on the edge, but it'll be okay as long as I grab it with the sewing machine. Yeah, like this. There. Well, it's kind of feeling like I want it to feel. That's a good thing. I can put a little bit this in here. Okay. It doesn't matter if this is even. This is all going to be covered up, and inside, you know, the sewing. I should have cut all these corners though. That I should have done first. There we go. I have made a book cover with this kind of fabric before, but I haven't made a, well, actually I haven't made one of these at all with anything. So this is the first. Like I said, experiment. I'm trying to tuck this corner in and then fold it up. There we go. We're all tucked and ready to go. Okay, now let's put this on. Let me see. I don't like the way this corner looks. So before she dries, put a little glue in there. Fold it over best I can and hold her down. That looks better. We better do this one too because it's pointy. I don't like that pointy, and I don't like it when they put, you know, a big gob on the corners either. Okay, there's that. That's much better. All right. Well, maybe all right. Maybe all right. Huh, there's no glue there. No wonder it's not sticking. Okay. There. Now. How am I going to do this? That's the question. I think I'll be right back. Okay then. Let's see, this way? Or is it this way? No, it's this way. As you can see, I am not a sewer. I just tucked it under and tried to sew it and clip it. Oh, see, well, I tried. I think it should look pretty good though. Trying to stretch it and smooth it out because I didn't iron it, you know. Okay, now what I want to do is like trim any little threads that I might have on the edges, and get yourself some sharp scissors. For this, you don't want to be messing it up. Okay, and threads and threads. Well, there's a few here. Where's my little, here's my little ones. There we go. There's one here. Now we need to glue the very edges because those do not get glue. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Oh my, Fabri-Tac's bubbling out, you know how it does. Or I could go back to the sewing machine. I might do that. I might go back to the sewing machine and do a zigzag around the edge. Okay. Okay, well, I got it sewed. I used a very small little zigzag all the way around. Didn't do a great job because I'm not a sewer. I messed up here a little bit, but we'll see. And it's sure pretty. I like it a lot. So we need to let it dry now. So I'm going to let it sit here a good couple hours and we'll be back. I wanted to make them round, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm going to have to make them straight like this. So on this side, I'm going to make it, this is like 1.25 inches. And so this one, I think I'll make it maybe 2 inches. And the bottom of this one, I made 3, and I'm going to make this one maybe 3.5. I think 3.5 will fit. So this will be the back one, and that'll be the front one. Really did want to make them curved, but okay, let's cut these. Whoop. Dropping everything as usual. All right. Whoop. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Might keep that. Okay, there. Oh, I like that better. Yeah. And then so one will go in here and one will go in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to make some more of these. I'm going to make one for the top and also for the bottom. All right. I'll be back. Like this, I guess. Come on. Okay, now we're going to make some pockets for the other side and the back part too. Might make the back part a tiny bit smaller, just a bit. About 1/8 of an inch. I think I'm making it about 1/8 of an inch smaller on both sides. On both sides of the back part. This has gotten a little more complicated than I wanted, but I wanted to put pockets in it. I think I'm going to try to use it, and I think I want more places for cards and maybe for my driver's license too. Okay. So these are, we put the cloth on and then we put the backing on, so that's what that is. So I'm going to mark it. Back, top, back, bottom. All right. Now This, I went out and got it. I put it outside to dry, but it wasn't quite dry. This is how we're going to put it. We're going to put it like this. And then we're going to put these pockets over here. And then it will close up and over. And I'm going to get a snap closure. Okay. I don't want to put them down yet because I have to put my stamps in first. All right, let's set it over here. Let it dry some more. All right. Okay. Oh, this one was down here. I'm going to glue this fabric on here and here. Trim around it. I'll be back. Okay. And we got the front done and the back. So we have the front done on this one. And I'm going to put the back on right now. Makes it much more stable too, like I'm finding. All right. It's so warm here, and I've got the house down, you know, like to 75 degrees. I don't like to make it colder than that when it's 90 something plus outside, but it's still, you know, a little warm back here in the studio. I have a fan I'm using, and that helps. Whoop! I tried to get some of this glue off me, but it's just wanting to stay. All right, let's put this on. There. There. Let's see how it looks on the other side. Looks great. Looks great, looks great. Okay, so this one, like that. This one's gonna go one here and one here. So like that. And then this one will come in on top. It will be a smaller pocket, but very useful. I'm going to use this myself, I think. I'm kind of loving it. Yeah, like that. And so I'm going to put like the rose paper, I think, on top of this. I was thinking about putting the green, you know. Let me see what it, you know, it looks, it would look good, but, and then like we have the green paper, you know, would be, I mean, cloth would be their fabric, and then the rose, like that. So it'd be this one in the rose and then this one in the rose. What do we think? How do we like it? Which one? Oh, it's so hard to choose, but I think I'm going to go with the rose, and then the closure, I'll use this. Uh-oh. Mister's barking. Okay. I'm going to put this part on. All right. I'll smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Not like that. And then this one. Yeah, this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then we'll put the backs on. Got this one. This one. Okay, this I believe is his last one I have to put down. These two I sewed around, but I had to glue them down because I have the snaps on it, so it'll be just fine. I sure hope you like this. I think it turned out real well. I think I might even put some more lace on it, you know, because it's for me. And I think I would like that. Let's see. Right about here. I'm so glad I remembered to work on the snaps before I sewed this down, see, because I wouldn't have been able to get the snaps on underneath, you know, the pockets. So I think they turned out really cute. At the last minute I was thinking about, you know, pockets, so let's see how this is going. Put this over here a minute. Since this is fabric tack, it will stay on. And so what I've got here is I did the snaps, and I did put a little lace on here on the ends. I don't know, can you, yeah, you can see that. And I put two different snaps on one side so that if I need to, let me just, this here. If I need to open it bigger, you know, if my wallet gets fatter, I can just move it up and snap it. Oh, it's just the back side or the front side. Oh dear, let's see, this is the front side. Okay, so I can just move it up. Did I put the wrong one on there? I did. Well, anyway, this is how it'll go. And it'll look cute like that. So I'm glad it's mine because I just put the back side on the front side. Didn't mean to. But I do have it so that, you know, if it gets fatter for some reason, like if I get a lot of money and I need to carry it around, go shopping, I have a little extra room here. So yeah, so it opens up like this, and then I have room there. I have room here. I had to sew this part, so I have this here and I have that there, and you open it up and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more pockets inside for credit cards or your, you know, whatever. Credit cards is a good thing. Your shopping cards, your gift cards, your, you know, your Starbucks card. I think I'm getting tired. This is a lot of sewing for me, and you know, I'm not a sewer by any means, but I think this turned out real cute, and I hope you liked it. And we're gonna close it right here, and we're gonna snap it so I can snap it on the close one, you know, because there's not really nothing in it. And then, you know, I can take this off if I don't want it on and put something else on there. But there she is, and I hope you had fun watching this, and that was my experiment. I think it turned out pretty good. So you can call this a tutorial if you want, but I don't like to call it a tutorial unless I've got every single thing planned, and you know, I know how it's going to work. So I hope and if you're still here, thank you for being here, and give me a thumbs up. You know, it's a good try here, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. I'd love to have you, and come back and see me again, and next time I might have something completely planned, but this really wasn't planned. It was kind of a last minute thing, and I'm real happy how it turned out, and I hope you like it. So till next time, I'll see you again, and take care. Bye-bye.